Hey everybody, we're back for another video, and I have an update for you guys on the injury report for the Lions and the Chargers, okay? So let's get right into the video. Alright y'all, so welcome in everybody, and before we get into the video, I'd like to say if you guys want to be in the next Madden tournament, okay, so we can hold another Madden tournament, you guys have to sign up, okay? We don't have a lot of signups right now, so if you guys want to have another Madden tournament, again, it is only on PS4 at this time. I will probably expand off to Xbox once I get an Xbox, but two, we got to get this thing a little bit rolling, okay? So if you guys want to be in it, then, you know, go over to community. Everything's in the community tab on YouTube, okay? So you just click the different tab. Instead of clicking videos, go to community, and then you can just click the link and sign right up. Free, you just sign up really quickly. That way I can get a head count of who's going to be in there. But if you don't want to be in it, that's okay. There's no push to be in there. If you don't want to be in there, I don't care. I mean, that's fine. That's up to you. I'm just saying, I know there are some people that want to be in there, and a lot of people have been asking me to play Madden. I'm trying, look, I've been super busy recently, and I've been trying to set up a whole bunch of stuff. The debate table has definitely been tough to set up. I'm trying to work on that. The debate table has been kind of hard because, you know, the week goes so fast, and it's hard to do it during the week because everybody has stuff to do, and then during the weekend, you know, football's on, so it's like, oh, dang. So we'll figure that out, but the Madden tournament is something that we can do with your guys' help, okay? So just go over there and sign up if you guys want to be into it. Now let's get into the video. We're looking at the injury update or the injury report for both the Lions and the Chargers heading into this week's game, which is tomorrow, okay? I'm super excited to see that game. The Lions are at home in this one, their home opener. Looking at the Lions side of things, not really any new injuries that we haven't heard of yet. Jared Davis, who's been dealing with that ankle injury, who didn't play actually week 1 versus the Cardinals. He had limited practice Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and his status right now is questionable, okay? We need him back on the field. This would be very helpful. Again, I see him as a leader, a guy that racks up tackles, and when you have some missed tackles, he definitely can help out. Now, this is a team that can run the ball pretty well, the Chargers, so it'd be nice to have a really good linebacker there, and he's also really good at blitzing, okay? That's something that he brings that not a lot of people talk about. I believe he had 5.5 sacks last season, I believe. So he's definitely a guy we need back on the field, really big leader. I would love to have Jared back out there. Next up, we have Taylor Decker, a guy that was kind of put on maybe randomly. You know, we didn't really see this coming, but apparently it's a back injury that he's been dealing with. He's had limited practice Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as well, and he is also questionable. Now, if he can't go, it looks like it's going to be Terrell Crosby because we haven't traded for Trent Williams, so it looks like it's going to be Crosby if anything happens. I mean, I guess Wiggins maybe. I mean, some people have talked about it, but I think it'll be Crosby. That's what it looks like because he's been practicing there. Hopefully, he's good to go. We would love to have our offensive lineman out there. I know he struggled last week, but I believe in him. I think he'll bounce back if he is healthy, okay? Next up, we have the defensive lineman Deshaun Hand, who didn't play in week 1 versus the Cardinals. He has been limited, but he's been getting healthier, I guess you could say. We may see him this week, and that'd be huge for this defensive line to get even more depth in there. Keep guys fresh, you know, keep the stamina up. That would be awesome. Very talented man out of Alabama. Limited every day throughout the week so far, but again, he is questionable with that elbow injury. So hopefully this man can get out there. We missed a lot of him in preseason, in the offseason as well. So hopefully he can get out there and do some stuff for us. Even if he plays, probably won't play a lot. You know, they're probably going to try to ease him back into it, but it would be nice to have him on the field. And then finally, we have a knee injury, and that is Rashawn Melvin. Okay, now Rashawn Melvin was dealing with this actually during the Cardinals game. He was questionable for that game. He played dealing with that injury, and you can see a couple times he hobbled off the field. He's been limited on Wednesday and Thursday, but Friday, full practice, and he looks good to go. He's really not on anybody's list anymore. So it looks like Rashawn Melvin will be on the field as that number 2 corner. Yes, because Rashawn Melvin, I believe he had the most pass deflections in week 1 in the NFL, I believe, with 3. So he did his thing for sure. And now we move on to the Chargers because we just went to the Lions. Not too bad. They're getting healthy over there. Then the Chargers, they got a lot of people. They got a lot of people, okay? So stick with me. First up, we have Hunter Henry, the tight end, who is dealing with a knee injury. He is out for the game. He has not participated throughout this week of practice, so he has been ruled out for the game, unfortunately, for Chargers fans. Next up, we have Michael Davis, a cornerback, who has been dealing with a hamstring injury. He is doubtful for the game, which usually means you're probably not going to play. I don't usually see people come out of that, but you never know. He has not participated, though, either, so that's definitely not a good sign. Now we have a whole bunch of guys that are questionable, okay? First up, we have Michael Badgley, who is a kicker who's been dealing with a right groin injury. Ooh, that just sounds painful. Get better, man. That's not something I want to hear. He's had limited practice for 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. He's questionable. Next up, we have Jatavius Brown. Jatavius Brown is a linebacker who also has been limited throughout every day of practice this week. For the Chargers, dealing with an ankle injury, he is also questionable. I don't need to say they're questionable. They're all questionable from now on out, okay? Then we have Denzel Perryman, a linebacker again. He has been limited practice throughout the week. Another ankle injury. Questionable. I'm going to stop saying questionable. I'm sorry. It's just a habit. I'm sorry. Okay. Next up, we have Roderick Teamer. Roderick Teamer is a safety who's been dealing with a hamstring injury. He is also questionable. Oh my gosh, I said it again. No, I'm done saying it for now. They're all questionable, okay? These last couple guys are questionable. I'm not going to say it. Next up, we have Mike Williams, wide receiver. He is dealing with a knee injury as well. He did not participate actually throughout Wednesday and Thursday, but then on Friday, he had limited participation, so he kind of worked his way back up. So we'll see if he plays. That'll be interesting. Next up, we have Jeremy Davis, another wide receiver. Okay, you can see a lot of good players out here dealing with injuries. Hamstring injury, limited practice on Wednesday and Thursday, but he did have a full practice on Friday. So that's probably a good sign for him that he may be going. And then finally, with the concussion, which is something you never want to hear, Isaac Raquel, the defensive end, did not participate on Wednesday. He had limited practice on Thursday and full practice on Friday. So definitely a lot of advancements there. He is still questionable, but he's looking better. So that is your full injury report for the Lions and the Chargers game, okay? As you guys might know, you probably know by now, I'm going to the game tomorrow. So since I'm going to the game, I can't go live during the game, unfortunately. But I may have some clips for that. I want to try to get some clips. It should be super fun. But what I'm going to do is actually have some videos still go up in the morning, so maybe around 10 or 11 o'clock for videos that'll be like my preview to the game, okay? So just be out for those videos. Be on the lookout for those videos. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, you guys have any thoughts, you guys have anything, let me hear them in the comments below. Also, go sign up for the Madden Tourney, man, if you want to be in it. It's PS4 only. The rules should be on there. Someone said something about 4-minute quarters, like he didn't like that. I don't know if you're watching this video or not. If you are, let me know in the comments below. Are those too short? I like 4-minute quarters because I don't want quarters way too long. Look, I'll explain it later. I just don't like them way too long, and I also don't want them too short because it's not fair. Anyways, thank you, Prop, for watching, and I'm out.